What's up, everybody? And as you see on the title, it's time for another artist spotlight. And today we're going to spotlight one of my favorite groups of all time and one of the best bands of all time, the Doobie Brothers. Guys, I'm super excited to talk about the Doobie Brothers. I listen to these guys every single day. And for those who do not know about them, I'm going to introduce you guys to them. And those who do know them, help me celebrate the Doobie Brothers. Guys, the Doobie Brothers was a 70s band. Guys, the 70s may have been the golden era of music. If not, it is definitely one of. Maybe the top two with the 90s. Who knows? It's definitely up for debate. But I love the 70s music because it was all about the band. It was all about the music. You have certain songs where the lead singer may say one or two words and then the band will just take over. Baby, boom, it was all about the music, guys, and that's something I love. The 80s kind of took over the electronic type stuff, and it was all about studio work. 90s kind of brought the bands a little bit back more, but guys, the 70s just music at its purest form. And no band stood for that more than the Doobie Brothers, guys. The Doobie Brothers burst on the scene in 1970, but they was kind of struggling a little bit, couldn't find a niche, couldn't find a good hit for them. And all of a sudden, they bust out on the scene with their first hit record, Listen to the Music. Now, at this point in their career, they was pretty much a solid rock country band. And it was all about rocking the house, all about going hard as possible, all about the guitars. It's all about rocking out. And they put out several hits during this time. Another hit they had was Jesus Is Just Alright.
Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright, oh yeah. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright.
And the song I actually recently fell in love with, Black Water.
Oh, black water, keep on rolling.
Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me?
Oh, black water, keep on rolling.
Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me?
Oh, black water, keep on rolling.
Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me?
But just like any other band in music history, they have riffs and they have fights and they have difficulties. And sad to say, they have drugs involved. The Doobie Brothers were no exception. Hence the word doobie. It's an old school term for a joint or a blunt. It took a lot of hits. A lot of the band members couldn't cut it, couldn't stay focused on the task at hand. Drugs took over. But drugs and the lifestyle of the road and everything didn't hit anyone harder than it hit the lead singer. Tom Johnston, who was the original lead singer and wrote majority of their hits in the early days, became very ill. That was a big time hit to the band because it's different. They had a lot of different members of the band that left the band, whether it's bass player or drummers or whatever the case may be. But it's nothing like losing the voice of the band, which is the lead singer. And they was on a big time 44 city tour where they had to have that lead singer. They had to cancel a lot of dates. But then one of the band members remembered he had a buddy that was an amazing vocalist. And that buddy was Michael McDonald, which we all know, especially in the black community, more so for his solo career. But Michael McDonald actually came to save the day for the Doobie Brothers. He put these guys back together. Now, he was able to come on this tour and sing the rest of their original hits. But this guy wasn't just a fill-in. He was a star in the making. Adding Michael McDonald allowed the Doobie Brothers to reinvent themselves. The Doobie Brothers went from this hardcore rock country band to this more soulful, more of a gospel feel. And they turned out some of the greatest hits in band history. Songs like Taking It to the Streets,
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the street.
No more need for
Taking it to the street.
Take this message.
It keeps you running.
Oh, darling.
Keeps you running. Yeah, it keeps you running.
It keeps you running.
Keeps you running. Yeah, it keeps you running.
It keeps you running.
Keeps you running. Yeah, it keeps you running.
Oh, no, no.
What a fool believes.
Early dawn. He's watching her go. But what a fool believes. He sees the wise man has the power to reason away what seems to be. It's always better than nothing.
Minute by minute.
Minute by minute by minute by minute, I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. Oh, yes, I will. Minute by minute by minute by minute, I'll be holding on. You would stay.
And my personal favorite, Here to Love You.
Right here in each other's arms. I'm here to love you. I'm here to love you, baby. I'm here to love my loneliness. I'm here to love you. Yeah. I'm here to love my emptiness. I'm here to love.
This band totally changed the genre, as you guys can tell in this music. I love all the older music, but this genre here, me coming from a more of a gospel background, it just feeds my soul. Every time I hear it, it just makes me feel good. You close your eyes and listen to Michael McDonald. Oh, darling, yeah. You know, you hear Michael McDonald. I can't do it like him, y'all, but still. Michael McDonald doing his thing. Some of y'all didn't even know Michael McDonald had black hair, did you? Some of y'all didn't know Michael McDonald. Just young, sad. But this got me thinking, guys. How often do we see bands or musicians go from one style all the way to a different whole nother style? How often are musicians reinvented themselves that brings their career a whole new life? Not that often. And a lot of times it may be our fault as fans. We don't allow musicians to reinvent themselves. We pretty much want that same style no matter what. If we want to be really honest, a lot of us don't even like hearing a new album of our favorite artists. I mean, we get so fascinated and we fall in love so much with the one CD or one album that when they bring out new stuff, you be like, no, I don't like that. That ain't like the old school. I need you to sing like you used to. Give me that old stuff. Guys, we need to allow our musicians, we need to allow our artists to get old, to grow with their music, to develop, to evolve. We need to allow them to get to grow more. I mean, what are you guys really gonna do when Cardi B get old? I mean, what we're really gonna do when these guys who are popping pills now start popping real pills because they're getting real old? I mean, really, what are we gonna do when these artists get old? Yeah, we can live off their old music, but you really want your favorite artist to keep putting out real music. I mean, you look at a guy like Jay-Z, the guy's doing it right. I may not like everything he does, but he can reinvent himself no matter what. Snoop Dogg reinvents himself no matter what. They speak on the current situation, how their current life is. If you know anything about me, I bring a life lesson out of every situation. And I want to say this. Maybe it's time for you to reinvent yourself. Maybe some aspect in your life that was one way at one point in your life, but now it's time to elevate and grow higher and evolve to something more. Maybe it's time. I know for me, it's definitely areas in my life that I need to evolve in, I need to grow in. I shouldn't be doing it the same way I did earlier in my 20s, now that I'm 30 years old. So, reinvent ourselves. All in all, guys, go out, take a look at some Doobie Brothers songs, guys. I know I showed a little short sneak peek of it. Go out, listen to these songs, guys. It can take your mind to some great places, to some very positive places. The Doobie Brothers, legends in the music industry. I salute you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you don't know already, my name is mel.on.mars, and Mars stands for music, athletics, relationship, and spirituality. Every Sunday I do a spirituality video. Every Tuesday I release an athletics video. Every Wednesday I release a relationship video. And every Thursday I release a music topic video. Guys, you don't want to miss this. This thing is growing more and more every single day. And I don't want you to miss anything. I want you to become one of my subscribers. For my subscribers, I affectionately call them the universe. Why the universe? Well, the word universe is defined as all existing matter and space considered as one whole. And that's what I want. I want all my subscribers, whether you share my opinions, you share my beliefs, or you disagree with them, I want you to be a part of this so we can have this open dialogue and hopefully we all can become better. Whether you educating me, I'm educating you. Let's do this thing together and let's have a good time. On this journey with me, guys, you will have some laughter, you may shed some tears, you're going to be educated, but all in all, you will be definitely entertained. There's a couple things I need you to do before you exit out this video. First, in a couple seconds, you're going to see my chubby face pop up right here. Once you see that, click it. And when you click it, it's going to allow you to subscribe to my channel. Secondly, right next to that, you're going to see an option with a bell. That bell would allow you to have notifications come up every time I have a video so I can get your instant reaction. And lastly, you're going to also see a video that's perfectly for you come up in this corner. Click that video. If you haven't seen it already, check it out. Let me hear what you guys say about it. Guys, this thing is growing and growing every single day, and it only can grow even more based on your support. So I need you guys to like my videos, share it with your friends, comment, let me hear what you guys say about these topics. I know I talk a lot of crap. I know I talk about a lot of controversial topics, but don't be afraid to comment on it. Don't be afraid to say your true opinion. I want to hear that. Again, this is the universe. I want you guys to be a part of it. I want all of our collective thoughts to come together and create something better and a change for this world. It's your boy Mel on Mars. I love you and let's grow. Peace.